Hello friends, under this part of library management system, we will make book search page at login user area. So after user login into system, user can search which book available in library. So here we will make book search page at login user area by using PHP script with JavaScript data table.
In previous part, we have create user profile page. For edit user profile details like user email address, password, name, address, contact number, and even user can change their profile image also, by upload image on server, by using PHP script.
So if you have to still not seen that video tutorial, please first seen that tutorial.
Now let's start discussing this topic.
So here we have to fetch data from book table, and display on web page, in JavaScript data tables.
Now we have to go to
working folder, and here first we want to add search book web page link under login user area. So for this, here we have to open this header.php file.
Under this file,
here we have to create list tag with class is equal to list inline item class, and between this, we have to write anchor tag with href attribute is equal to profile.php, and in anchor text, we have to write search book. So by click on this link, user can reach search book page. So here first, we have to refresh this web page, and after refreshing of this web page, here we can see that search book link has been appeared at the top menu, and user can access this search book web page by click on this link. So now we have to proceed for display book data under JavaScript data tables.
Now we have to open searchbook.php file, and under this file, first we want to include database connection file.
So here we have to write PHP include statement with database connection.php file. After this, we want to include function.php file. So for this, here we have to write include statement with function.php file. So after by adding this function.php file, we can call function of this function.php file under this searchbook.php file. After this, here we want to prevent direct access of this page, without user login into system. So for this, here we have to write if statement, and under condition, we have to write not operator, and then after we have to call this user login function. So if user is not login into system, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block, we have to write PHP header function, and under this function, we have to write location which is set to user login.php. So if user is not login into system, then web page will redirect to user login.php file.
Next we want to include header.php file.
So here we have to write include statement with header.php.
And same way, we want to include footer.php file.
So for this, here we have to write include statement with footer.php file. After this here, we have to paste this HTML code, which will make blank search book web page. So now we have to check output in browser. So here we have to click on the search book link, and here we can see that blank page has been displayed on the browser. That means here our search book template is ready, and now we want to display book data under JavaScript data tables. So for this, we have go to searchbook.php file, and here we have to write $query variable is equal to select star from book table, where book status is equal to enable, and order by book id in descending order. So this query will fetch book data from MySQL table. Below this query, we have to write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare method, and under this method, we have to write $query variable. So here this method will prepare query for execution. Now we want to execute above query. So for this here, we have to write $statement variable with execute method. So this method will execute above select query. After this, we have go to HTML code part, and here we have to create one table with it is equal to data table simple. So here we will use this id value for initialize JavaScript data tables plugin. And here we have to already write JavaScript code for initialize simple JavaScript data tables. So if you have to not seen video tutorial number 6, so first watch that tutorial part first, in which we have described how to convert simple HTML table to fully functional data tables.
Under this table,
we have to create one table head tag, and between this we have to create one table row tag.
And under this table row tag, we have to create
8 table column like book name, book ISBN number, book category, book author, book location rack, book number of copy, book status, book added on table column. Same way, here we have to create one table footer tag, and between this, we have to create one table row tag, and between this tag, we have to paste above table column. So here under this table, we have to create table heading tag, and table footer tag.
Now under this table, we have to create
one table body tag.
And in this tag,
we will fill this table with dynamic data. So for this here, we have to write if statement, and under condition, we have to write $statement variable with row count method, and this method will return number of row affected after query execution, and if this number is greater than 0, then it will execute if block of code. So under this block, we have to write for each loop, and under condition, we have to write $statement variable with fetch all method as $row variable. So here fetch all method will return query execution result data in array format, which we can fetch one by one, using this loop.
Under this loop, we have to write $book status variable, and under this variable, we have to store blank value.
Below this, we have to write if statement, and under condition, we have to write $row book number of copy variable value is greater than to 0. So here if this condition true, that means book available in library, and it will execute if block of code. And under this block, we have to write $book status variable is equal to division tag with class is equal to badge and background success class, and between this, we have to write available, so it will display available text in green background color. But suppose above condition false, that means particular book not available in library, and it will execute else block of code, and here, we have to write $book status variable is equal to division tag with class is equal to badge and background danger class, and between this, we have to write not available, so it will display this text with red background color.
Next below this, we have to write PHP echo
statement with open and close table row tag, and between this, we have to create 8 table column. In first column, we want to display book name, so here we have to write $row book name variable.
In second table column, we want to display book ISBN
number detail, so here we have to write $row book ISBN number variable. In third table column, we want to display book category detail, so here we have to write $row book category variable. In fourth table column, we want to display book author table column data, so here we have to write $row book author variable. In fifth table column, we want to display book location rack table column data, so here we have to write $row book location rack variable. Under sixth table column, we want to print number of book copy table column data, so here we have to write $row book number of copy variable.
In seventh column, we want to display book status table column data, so for this, here in seventh column, we have to write $book status variable. In eighth table column, we want to display book created on data table column data, so for this, here in eighth table column, we have to write $row book created on variable. Now suppose above this condition false, then it will execute else block of code, and here we have to write PHP echo statement with open and close table row tag, and between this, we have to create one table data tag with message like no data found. So it will display this message on web page when there is no data available in book table. So here our code is ready. Now we have to check output in browser. Friends, here, we have to refresh this web page, and after refresh of web page, here we can see that book data has been displayed in simple JavaScript data tables.
And here, we can perform live data search operation, and then after, here we can easily sort table column data, by simple click, and after this, here we can see that this library has been make pagination link, which we can see in here, and here also, we can also set how many number of data we want to display on web page. So by using this JavaScript data tables, we can perform all operation, which we have to perform in jQuery data tables, without writing any line of code. So by this all feature, user can easily find library book under user account, and this page is only access to login user. So suppose user is not login into system, and try to access this page, then web page will directly redirect to user login page. So under this part, we have learned how to fetch data from MySQL table, and display in JavaScript data tables, by using PHP script. In next part, we will create form add new book data into this library management system, and under that form, we will fill select box field with dynamic data, by using PHP script. So we will be meet in next part, and lastly thank you for watching this video.